the text that's out there, because it's a lot of people that want to start. I have people, shout out to my guy, Randall, 50, Talking Tech with 50. Our episode is actually, even though guys watching this is pre-recorded, so it don't matter, but his episode is dropping this week. And he was asking me about YouTube as well. And I really could say the biggest thing is, like I tell everybody, I say, hey, go watch Nick Neiman, go watch Think Media, pay attention.
Awesome.
Because if people notice, and it's funny because I've been had this lens for my camera, but I just put it on like at the end of the year. Me and Dayspring and I tried to go live and I tried to use it, but for whatever reason, it wasn't working right that day. But now, it's fine. Like my lighting's good. I changed my backdrop. Well, I just rearranged some stuff. Audio is a big one. Everybody's focused on video, but if people can't hear you, that's one of the big ones. So make sure your audio's good. Make sure the content is good, which it's not going to always be good. Like, I go back, I kind of cringe at, I'm going to do a reaction to my very first video.
Two of my videos already.
I shot it on the front facing camera of, I forgot, I think it might have been my old Pixel 3. But the audio's not that good. It's all in my face. It's like, but I could tell, like, if you're worried, like, it's, because I didn't start off with what I have. Like, now I actually got, different equipment. And I'm looking to possibly get, like, a Sony ZV-1 just to vlog or whatever.
That's what I want. I was looking at an E10. I upgraded my phone to the 13. So my first 11 videos have been on an iPhone XR. And I just have a ring light. And then I got me a video micro from Rode. And I just put that on top of my little phone tripod on my ring light, so that'll collect any, like, filter out any.
It's a cardioid mic. Noise. Yeah, I mean, I shot a lot on there too, the back one. And now if you have an Apple Watch, you can set it up to where I've been seeing on Think Media.
I do have an Apple Watch. Actually, you can put me up on game, Henry. Put me up on game.
I think it's up there. But you can wrap the watch around this part right here, and so it'll be looking like a screen, so you can see how you look. So you can use the back camera to record. So they got that functionality now. And now actually you don't need to necessarily go get you a mirrorless camera if you don't want to. I have it because it makes it easier for me to record. I just leave it up, and then I can just sit down, and then I have like two newer lights right here. I got a key light right here. Then I have a light thing. It's a whole bunch of different contractions that I got that's on top of connected to my camera that I use for light, just for the lens. And then these two lights behind me, and then my light. But all this stuff came like later. I mean, I tried to do it like a little bit in 2020. Ooh, she's upset. But
is that your daughter?
Yes, one of them.
Oh.
But all this stuff came like later. I mean, because I could tell. I remember, like, I used to, like, one of the things that can help you out with your videos is you script them out. I probably can go into Google Keep or my notes and show where I script the videos out. That. Yeah, because what happens is if you script it out, then you can read your script and see, do you think it's going to even be beneficial? Therefore, you may or may not even have to waste time shooting it. And at first I was utilizing TubeBuddy, but I really wasn't using the Keyword Explorer. Now, if something comes to my mind, I can do the Keyword Explorer. If it looks good, I'll say, okay, cool, I'll do something on it. But that's how I do my thumbnails and my titles now. Like, I'll throw it in. If I do a reaction, I'll throw up something I'll say, boom, okay, I got it. And I'll see that to get a little bit of traction. And I forgot when it was when I fell off. I know for one, I fell off with doing this for a while. I got super busy, but I was like, I knew how I fell off because I didn't have it scheduled. Now that's the reason I send the links out. I have them booked up, so it makes me go and say, okay, boom, I know I got this in 2 weeks, or I got an episode every day. I need to shoot this thing and not fall off for like a couple of weeks. And because what I used to do was just like manually say, oh, you want to be on there? Okay, cool. I'll create everything. Boom, boom. I say, but I already pay for Calendly. Let me just send the link out and it'll already tell them what to do. It's going to automate everything for me, and I'm good. And now I've also been using, I didn't figure it out. This ain't my YouTube related, but even for my business, whenever somebody buy my ebook, Zapier posts to my Twitter, like, hey, somebody just bought the ebook. And all the other stuff. It's just been a whole journey. But like I said,
Nice.
I was talking about how live streaming could be beneficial. I'm having live stream a lot just because little kids, and sometimes I can either live stream late at night or a time like this, maybe when they're doing something. It really just depends. But live streaming, premiering your videos works pretty good as well because you still can go in the chat
Okay.
and talk to people. You can pin stuff in the chat.
Okay.
Thumbnails,
That's one I'm
SEO.
trying to.
Oh, it's another
And
girl
so,
actually. Annie
and,
Doob. Now you go
oh,
ahead.
go ahead. No, you first.
Oh, okay. I was just saying Annie. Her name's Annie Doob. I learned a lot
And
from her in 2020. Like she started like her YouTube, like I want to say 2020. Like she blew up. She used to give. She probably still does give YouTube tips. I don't know. I haven't checked her content out in a while. But,
okay, Duke as in Duke.
I think it's Doob, like DU Delta
Oh,
Uniform Bravo. I think that's what it is.
okay.
Did it come up?
Oh, I found her.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
she's. I think she in
okay.
Canada or something. But like, I don't even know how many subscribers she got now. How many she got?
129.
Okay, that's crazy. I remember when she started off like she went into like 50K then, like, but her videos were blowing up. So, but thumbnails, SEO. So it's a rule of thumb. You need to have your title back in the description and like one or two sentences or whatever you're talking about, so it can become more searchable. That ranks higher than using auto tags. Trust me, I used to use auto tags. It doesn't really.
See, I'm doing that too. So you're saying SEO. So you're saying like take a description of whatever I'm talking about and make that the title of the video.
So let's say, for instance, we said in this video, I said I labeled it, what are the skills you need to become, how to become a system engineer or whatever. And I said, oh, in this video, we're going to talk about how to be a system engineer and, what types of, how much a system engineer pays, which I didn't ask because I forgot. But it's stuff like that because system engineers constantly repeating itself. And so it's going to rank higher in the search when somebody types in system engineer. So that's pretty much the thought process of that. Automating your descriptions, call to action. Hey, instead of saying, what up, YouTube? Go ahead and subscribe to the video, like, comment, subscribe. I have to, like, even sometimes now I'll be in a video then say, hey, if you're interested in cybersecurity news, career help, and blah, 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 please hit the subscribe button, call to action right there. It's just different ways you can do it, different ways you can skin the cat. But the main thing is just staying consistent. Even if you got to spend a day and plan them out and you only shoot 2 videos, cool, bam, boom, you did your 2 videos. And that's how you work on it. One of the easier things that I can do now is when I don't have a lot of time is with these, they're so long that I could do two or three snippets from a podcast episode and then throw it up on YouTube while I'm still working on some other content that I need to shoot. So,
oh, that's good.
Reactions, podcast videos. I got other technical videos that I'm planning to do. It never fails.
Oh, and then there's this. I think he follows both of us. He used to be Devin Coffee on IG, but he's Christian. You know what I'm talking about?
Devin Coffee.
Okay, maybe not. Okay, but there's another brother that's in tech, and his page is called Black Heights. Have you heard of him?
Oh yeah. So actually, ironically, I've actually he just talked to Kev Tech the other day, and I told him I wanted to come on. So I may be on Black Heights eventually whenever he gets to my email.
Okay.
But yeah, so
okay, he's pretty dope.
Yeah, I actually seen him on a channel that I don't really care for anymore. I don't know if that'll come up when me and him talk.
Okay.
But no, he's been dope, and if you've been noticing, he's been doing a lot of live streams. Shout out to Before the Billions. I don't know if you've seen Before the Billions, but I think he's been on Black Heights before too. But we got something in the works that's coming up. He's a fellow YouTuber in Atlanta. I think he's a data engineer. I think that's what he does.
Okay. Yeah, he's one of the few YouTubers that actually talk about information tech, like technology and stuff like that, and then like the differences. So he does that space, but that's cool. And then I guess my last question for you, because I don't want to keep you, and I appreciate the opportunity for you putting me on, giving me an opportunity to be on your channel and to chat with you, which is super exciting and super dope. Is when did you start seeing traction on your channel? Because I know a lot of people say definitely you have to be consistent in your uploads with that. So I'm working on content planning like that. But when did you start to see stuff really kind of take a turn?
I don't know. I think it was just different. I think it was
Okay.
crazy because I started this channel in like late July or August of 2020. I can't remember. I have to look. But I got
Oh
all my
wow.
tube buddy
Okay.
stuff from back then. At the end of 2020, I only had, what was it, like 500 subs, 500 some subs, if not close to 1,000. I
Okay.
can't remember. You have to, like, if you want to fact check me, go back to one of the streams I did, either in the, I think in the beginning of 2021 with Dayspring, and you'll hear me talk about
I'm not
like
gonna
how many
fact check
subs I
you.
got. No, not fact check me,
Oh.
but I really can't remember.
Oh.
But I
Oh.
think I
Okay.
started realizing once
I'm
I
not
hit
gonna
the,
Tasha K you.
oh man, ain't nobody worried about Tasha K. She played herself.
Oh, she did. Bless her heart.
The winos. Anyways, I think when I finally hit the 1,000 mark, I started noticing that I was really getting traction because of my videos. Like people starting to subscribe. I still market pretty heavy now. Like I use this app called Social Bee as well. Social Bee
I've
automates
heard
like
of them. Yes. Okay.
it automates like some of my podcast episodes, stuff for my playlists and other stuff. I can just make a campaign and I can make it just post whenever. Like I said, with Buffer, I do the same thing. And I used to just do, when I first started off, I would do like some good sentences about what my video is about and boom, send it to Twitter. Boom, join some Reddits that had like YouTube help and say, oh, you can post your YouTube videos. We don't care. Like I post them there. So I was doing all the early grinding stuff, which I still continue to be doing, but I just don't necessarily have the bandwidth to do it anymore because I be busy. LinkedIn helped me out a lot too because the content I talk about is what people are trying to do. So if you have a LinkedIn and you want to post on LinkedIn and you kind of do like a little bit like, hey, blah, 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 this is me. This is what I learned about this. And, you know, those long drawn out posts on LinkedIn with videos always do good numbers for the most part for me. I've had recruiters and all different type of people like reach out to me on LinkedIn and say, yeah, I like your channel and stuff like that. Commenting, doing good comments on people's videos helps too. Like then your video starts getting, your comments start getting liked and people click on your profile and they start replying, whether it's a good comment or you're trolling or whatever. Like that helps too. Going in live
See, I
chats
feel
and
kind of
stuff.
weird about doing that too because I don't want to feel like I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. Well,
so I can give
I
you
offended some people in the
subscribers,
beginning. Cause I was on some like 50 Cent type stuff. Like I just was taking my video, copy and pasting and say, hey, yeah, you should check out my video. But honestly, that's the wrong way to go. The right way to go is to just comment about what their video's about, something actually thoughtful. And then most of the time that owner if you in the same thing as them, they normally reply back and then say, hey man, can you check out my video or something? Or you never know, they might share it to their community tab. Like I know a couple of times I done laugh at since you brought up Tasha K. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Oh my god, yes.
He laughed at one of my. So funny thing is, he laughed at one of my comments because I was like, he posted somebody's prom picture. I was like, yeah, you looking real dusty, and he liked that. But then shout out to Struggle Security. He's friends with Gabe. I do not pronounce Gabe's name. Aberrot. I ain't gonna mess up Gabe's name like that. But he got a YouTube channel now called Struggle Security. And he's friends with O'Shea, and we'll probably be doing some eventually too. But it's stuff like that, like coming on there, like I be coming in on mediocre and tutorial reviews, and people like the comments and stuff. So it really just it's all about. It's almost like when you on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and you get a like I know a lot of my stuff started hidden. Like that's what happened with me on Twitter. It's just like I had some tweets that was really hidden, and people started following me. So. But that's like short version. If I could actually like do it more concisely, and just like I said, it's like Dayspring, like make quality content that people are probably looking for. Like everything he does is pretty much on the channel, and he's been killing it. He's probably going to be at 10,000 subs by the